So we're going to try out some of the new flavors. These are test batches, so these aren't even out in the stores yet. My name is Mike Rosenthal, and I'm the founder of Jawea Frozen Desserts. So these are the three flavors that we currently have out in the market. This is horchata, it's the bread and butter. This is inspired by the Mexican drink of the same name. So it has flavors of coconut, vanilla, cinnamon, and just a little bit of rice flour. And this is the chocolate horchata. And this is actually our best seller. This is our salty dulce no leche, kind of my version of a salted caramel. Jawea is not a diet product. I'm not trying to tell people that this is going to make you healthy, this is going to make you skinny, but it is a health conscious product. So originally it was created for people like myself who are lactose intolerant and vegans, which is a growing trend in this country. But what I found by doing hundreds of tastings in stores is that people are looking to cut dairy out of their diet for health purposes. And they say things like, it makes me feel better, or I feel less cloudy, or my stomach feels better. And that's really the demographic, that's really the market that has gotten really excited about Jawea. It's similar to ice cream, but it's a little bit lighter and it makes you feel better. There are people that ask for everything. Most of the time I get, is this sugar-free? And it is not sugar-free. It's actually about half the sugar of regular ice cream, but I use organic, natural sweeteners that are unrefined, just not that much of it. So it's much more balanced and complex than most ice creams. Yeah, so some of the things Jawea doesn't have is obviously dairy. It doesn't have gluten, there's no soy. And I find that it's really exciting because the way that people eat nowadays, they're much more knowledgeable about what's in their food. And people more often look for what's not in their food. So I wanted people to be comfortable knowing that not only is there no dairy and it's vegan, but it's gluten-free, soy-free, carrageenan-free, cholesterol-free, all these things that people look for as reasons to put something back on the shelf. I wanted to give them a reason to take it home. Yes, so the easy answer is I just love coconut. I think the fact that it's a tropical flavor, it lends itself really well to other additional flavors that are more interesting and unique. And also, there's a couple options with dairy-free ice cream, whether it be almond or cashew or soy, hemp. There's a lot of these different dairy-free alternatives, or dairy alternatives. And I felt like coconut was the one that I didn't have to do too much to make it like ice cream. Whereas if almond milk, you'd have to add a bunch of stabilizers, a bunch of different things to it. I wasn't really comfortable doing that, so I wanted to work with something that was already a great product, and I just had to make a little adjustments to it. Well, I have two new flavors that are coming out this summer. And one of them is inspired by a combination of some different trips I've taken, whether it be Mexico, the Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, and that's a spicy mango. It's going to be called mango chili. And I'm using Alfonso mango from India and two different chilies. I'm using a Thai chili and an ancho chili from Mexico. So it's going to be a little bit different, kind of like an orange creamsicle, spun on its head a little bit. And then the other flavor I'm doing is a cold brew coffee with chai flavors, spices like cardamom and clove. So in the States we're used to chai latte or a tea. Chai actually means tea, but in places like India where they actually ground cardamom with coffee and then brew it, the flavors are much more different. Like in Ethiopia they add salt to their coffee. But generally consumers ask for flavors that they're comfortable with. So a lot of times I get asked, why don't you have a vanilla? Why don't you have a basic chocolate? And my feeling is that's not who I am and that's not what Jawea represents. So I try and give people flavors that they're comfortable with one step outside of that comfort zone. I have to sort of lead them to it, but once they get there, then I think people are really excited. And the interesting thing is that once people discover a spin on a flavor that they know, they want to share that with their friends and their family, and that's an exciting element. So this is Mia Shell. She works for Foragers in their social media
and photography,
and she's our guinea pig for today. So this is one of our brand new flavors that's coming out in a few weeks.
Oh, awesome.
This is a chai spiced coffee.
Oh, that sounds great.
So it's cold brew coffee with cardamom and clove.
Oh, so it's kind of similar to Vietnamese iced coffee?
Very much, yeah.
Oh, cool. I really like that. It's nice. I love how creamy it is. I mean, and the spices are great. You get like a nice coffee flavor, but it's more than just coffee. You know, like I like the cold brew because it has some chicory, but this has that added spice to it.
For sure.
It's really nice. I'm gonna go for another bite.
The future of Jawea is very open. I'd love to launch new and additional flavors. I'm looking at additional lines, different products that could fit within the Jawea brand that our target market actually really appreciates. And who knows, maybe we'll do some restaurant business, maybe we'll do milkshakes. There's a lot of things that are in the works right now.